Hey, AP Lang, Nessa Franti here. It is day 45. And Rick, shout out to you. And I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, so we're just going to roll with it. I want to do two things with this video. The first one is to explain a little bit more about this chart that I sent out in an email yesterday or 2 days ago. And the second thing is I'm going to remind you about the paper, just talk a little bit about what we've already discussed, but just as a reminder, the paper that will be due the 23rd. Okay, so this chart has 5 different sections. This one is telling you the day that I will post the information. So today I am posting a video to remind you about the instructions. On Monday, I'm going to post a video about our new unit called Visual Analysis, and it's a lesson, and it's like I'm just standing in front of you in the classroom, and you'll have to do a little bit of commenting just to show me that you actually watched it, and that does count as a point for participation. If you give me mean comments, then I'll take a point off. So be nice to me. And this day, I'm posting information on this day. So if you get the pattern, these are the days that I'm posting this information. So this next column is the assignment overview. It's not super detailed. It doesn't really tell you much. It's just an overview of what to expect. Over here, for you guys, it is 99% Google Classroom, just like my other classes, except we have the College Board 3 passages due. So it's just a different website that you have to go to. But I feel fine with that because we've talked about it. I was with you when you went to it. So this is just going to be a little bit different compared to all your other assignments. So then I'll explain this one again in a second. But graded. So here's this column. This paper is still going to be a major grade, a test grade, and it is due Monday the 23rd. This one is participation, again, just points, and then we have a quiz. The due date, all your classes, what we talked about with the teacher-faculty meeting, each subject has 1 or 2 days that are considered theirs. So English is Monday and Wednesday. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but like science might be Tuesday and Friday, and math is Tuesday and Thursday. So you'll notice the pattern, but we have Mondays and Wednesdays for our due dates. So just keep that in mind for your other classes too. So before I move on to the classification and division paper, let's go back to this guy. So all these dates are like coming up, and then this one's like boom, back to the 10th. I told you about this assignment on that day, so I'm still keeping it here, but if you notice, it's the furthest away due date because I think this is important, but it is not essential right now, so it's something we can put in the future. So you still have to do it. It is still going to be graded with effort. If I see that you have all reds and you just quickly went through it, we'll have a conversation, but please complete that by April 3rd. Ask me questions if I did not explain this well. Okay, classification and division paper. Like I said, most of your stuff will be on Google Classroom. So you go here and make sure you click the right class. Okay, so you come to classwork or not, just go to the stream, and we have the classification and division. I even give you the assignment sheet here. What is classification and division? One of the things I told you to get from school was your textbook, so you can find the prompts and the examples and really a lot of good information around page 500. That's the classification and division unit. But let's review my Prezi. Just really quickly. I promise I won't be on this one long. But The first part is to divide it up so you have your whole entire whatever concept it is or topic that you're doing. So we gave an example of dividing all students, and we divided them up into different categories. Once you have those categories, you have to find individual examples, like I'm not going to give names. Wow, I almost gave names. So and so is a motivated student, or so and so is an I hate school person. So you have to give those individual examples underneath each of them. So that's the essence of a classification and division paper, but I do want to say, let's go here, this guy. Make sure your paper is organized. So you may want to organize it based off of the different categories. So you could talk all about the motivated students in one body paragraph, and then you talk about the I hate school students in another body paragraph. So this one is really important. The other thing, like we said, start applying my comments, start applying the ways that I'm suggesting for you to get better. Some of us are just being complacent with the grade that we get and we don't read the comments, and let's change that. So I am taking off points for every criticism that I make, every correction that I make. So if you're struggling with commas and you need me to send you the convention section in the writing folder, I will totally do that. Make sure we're getting these things correct. Transitional topic sentences. If you continue to do first of all, second, finally, I'm going to take points off. So those transitional topic sentences are also in the folder, which I still don't want you to get out of my classroom, but I can send you them if you would like. Just ask. Okay. So yeah, all this information is here. You can just forget about this. Okay. All right. So I think I covered everything. Again, look out for this date so I can post this information, and you'll see what you have to do by the due date. All right, call me, text me, email me if you have questions, and goodbye.